43, 95, and 99. Two of those questions are by the Senator for Nairobi City County, the Honorable Edwin Sifuna, and the third question is by the Senator for Embu County, the Honorable Alexander Mundege. Unfortunately, the CS in charge of lands has just written a letter which was received last night at 7 p.m. indicating that she'll be out of the country and therefore will not be able to attend today's plenary for purposes of responding to these questions. That being the case, and her being the only CS who was scheduled to appear today during this question time, it means therefore that we will not have the question time this morning. That is the sad reality. So we will proceed with the other business as contained in the order paper. Hopefully the movers of these businesses are in the chamber so that we can dispense with quite a number of reports for delegations that traveled outside. I think this will be a good moment for us to adopt this report and get them out of the order paper. Some of them have been appearing in the order paper for quite some time. So, Honorable Senators, that is the situation. Yes, Majority Leader.
No, I was reacting to what my whip was saying because I heard him say sawa sawa. And I was saying it cannot be okay. Mr. Speaker, this is an institution. You cannot write to us at 7 p.m. for an appearance of the following day. In fact, so serious is this matter, Mr. Speaker, that I have taken the trouble to attend a cabinet retreat chaired by none other than the President and raise this issue. That as an institution, how do you expect us to function if barely a few hours to your appearance before Parliament, you're writing to us letters? To do what? Alice Wahome needs to know she's no longer the Member of Parliament for Kandara. She's a Minister of the Republic of Kenya. I have seen the letter, Mr. Speaker, purporting that she has traveled out of the country. Did she just realize last night that she's traveling out of the country? This is serious contempt against Parliament. The unfortunate thing, Mr. Speaker, is that the power is with us, but we have refused to pass that report, Mr. Speaker, which you are aware. And Mr. Speaker, allow me to put you also on the spot, because you are the chairperson of Powers and Privilege Committee. You know very well that we passed a report in this House that stated that failure to honor parliamentary appearances, including question time, particularly on such a serious matter as this, Mr. Speaker, should attract some form, Mr. Speaker, or fine or something, Mr. Speaker, so that people don't treat this House with that kind of contempt. I know there are many people, because I've seen conversations from the other House saying, oh, what are ministers going to do in the Senate? Does it even include Minister for Lands? A function that is nearly 100% evolved, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge, with tremendous respect to you and the members who serve in the Powers and Privilege Committee, we have already passed that report in this House. It is you to adopt and guide the House so that you lead us to do the necessary amendments that we need to do so that people begin to treat this House with the seriousness that it deserves. It is not wrong not to appear, but at least give us the notice in good time. The CS for Agriculture was supposed to appear today. He sent a letter 1 week ago. And when we sat yesterday in SBC, we said, okay, sufficient notice and time has been given. We can plan ourselves accordingly. But at 7 p.m., hardly 12 hours, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, I want to request of you, Mr. Speaker, and the team that you lead at Powers and Privilege, rescue us from this kind of embarrassment that we find ourselves in every other Wednesday morning. I thank you.
Senator for Nairobi City County.
Yeah, Speaker, let me just join the Majority Leader in expressing my disappointment. Speaker, if you look at the matters that we were to have conversations with the Minister today, Nairobi is under attack from land grabbers. These are matters that are urgent. If you look at the order paper, Honorable Speaker, the College of Insurance in South Sea has been grabbed. the College of Insurance in South Sea. As we speak right now, they don't even have access to the college because the land grabber has fenced off the place. We are talking about land in Mbotela, land in Kasarani, Makadara, a playground in Buruburu Phase 5. My expectation was the minister would treat this one as urgent. Because you remember the last time, and to her credit, Honorable Speaker, she has been of help to the people of Nairobi before, when Tomboya Social Hall had been grabbed. If it was not the statement that was made here in the Senate to revoke that title, that land was gone. She must treat these issues with urgency. It is one thing, there are certain dockets, I think, that as a minister, you must know that these are matters of life and death. Things to do with health, Honorable Speaker. Things to do with land. Here in Nairobi, we are under siege. So we really need this minister to come through. And this is the only avenue we get to be able to have these conversations with her. We have lamented here before. We have expressed outrage before that the manner of communication, because all of us in leadership have had opportunity to travel. This travel is planned weeks, months in advance. You have to get visas, clearances. It is not a surprise. And we as a Senate do our best to write in good time to the people that we need to have conversations with here so that they can be able to tell us, oh, by the way, in 2 weeks' time, I will not be in Nairobi and will not be able to join you in the sitting. So it is a bit contemptuous. It is a bit contemptuous, and I've also not seen the written responses from the ministry. Honorable Speaker, these are urgent matters. Even if she was not able to come, let her give us written responses so that we are able to know what is the situation with these parcels of land. We cannot afford any more time lost because, as I have said, we are under siege in Nairobi. So with those many remarks, Honorable Speaker, I think this one was a great disservice to us as a people of Nairobi, given how urgent these matters were. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. I want to believe that maybe even the reason for her not appearing is not the traveling issue. I think the responses were not ready because according to our rules and procedure, the written responses must be filed 12 hours before appearance of the CS. We have not received any communication in that regard from the CS. And the only thing we are told is out of the country. So I want to believe otherwise. Senator Enoch.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When I heard Senator Kakamega saying ni sawa, it's a very heavy statement, Mr. Speaker. It speaks of a house that are just given up. You just, whatever happens, then happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Mr. Speaker, the majority leader has a latitude to try and say he is putting the speaker on the spot. A lot of us may not have that latitude. But the speaker, this thing has happened before, many times. And you seated on that chair, Mr. Speaker, you have given direction on what we should do. And perhaps that is why Senator Kakamega is saying ni sawa. Because you've told us, and we have agreed with you, we should stop lamenting and take action. The action, the Speaker, is provided for in our standing orders, and we have attempted to take that action, the Speaker. We have attempted to censure these cabinet secretaries. The last request, the Speaker, for a motion of censure was by the Senator of Kitui County, Enoch Wamboa, against the CS in charge of Treasury. The Speaker, to date, that request is still in your office. The Speaker, we are suffering. Maybe these colleagues of mine have not told you. Maybe the chairman of Liaison, who is the deputy speaker, has not told you that committees of the Senate are suffering. That now even governors will have to choose whether they want to appear or they don't want to appear. Because, Mr. Speaker, a precedent is being set, a very bad precedent. That somebody can wake up in the morning and write to a committee of the Senate or the plenary and excuse themselves from appearance, and it is okay. You know, it is okay. They can just go and do whatever they want to do. Mr. Speaker, find it in your heart to bite the bullet and allow one or two of these cabinet secretaries to be censured by this House. Perhaps that will send a stronger message to them that appearing before the Senate is not a matter of choice. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, you remember when we started these morning sessions, we had a lot of debate around it. Personally, I had my own reservations about it. But I discussed with the majority leader, and we agreed, yes, that's okay. Perhaps it's the best way of doing these things to also give this Senate, this House, some visibility and allow cabinet secretaries to appear before us and respond to questions. Mr. Speaker, it cannot be their choice. It cannot be them deciding when to appear and when not to appear. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, please guide us and lead us into censuring one or two of these cabinet secretaries, and then I think the rest will learn their lessons. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Mundegi.
Asante Bwana Spika kwa kunipa nafasi niweze kuchangia mjadala wa waziri wale ambaye walikuwa nafaa wakuje tuwaulize maswali siku ya leo. Bwana Spika, mimi naunga mkono majority kwa yale amezungumzia, na pia Senator ambaye Wambua Kitui yale amezungumzia, kwa sababu nakumbuka vizuri Bwana Spika, wakati tulipitisha magavana 47 na pia mawaziri 22 wawe wakitembea kwa hiki kikao ama kwa pahali popote wamekuwa wameitwa, tumeona utendaji wa kazi wa mawaziri ama gavana na pia wale wafanyikazi vile kazi inafanyika vizuri. Na wakati tunafaa tukuja hapa siku ya Jumatano asubuhi saa 3, Bwana Spika, tunakuwa sisi maseneta tunatumia pesa nyingi sana ndio tuweze kukuja hapa kutoka asubuhi mpaka saa 7, kwa sababu kikao ni saa 8, tunatumia pesa nyingi sana ya serikali. Bwana Spika, kama ni siku ya leo waziri wa hadhi ama waziri wa masamba angekuwa anakuja hapa, naunga mkono seneta wa Nairobi kwa yale amesema juu ya Nairobi, vile masamba nyingi imeibiwa, mambo mengi yamefanyika. Bwana Spika, nikikumbuka wiki jana kuna masamba ambayo iko Ruiru, unakuta iende ikawa either makanisa, inasemekana makanisa ilinua njia ifai, ama ni wenye masamba walikuwa nashinda vitu kama hizo. Waziri kama huyu angekuja hapa, hata kama hii haikuwa swali langu, iende ikawa kuna mtu angemuuliza, je, ndio hiyo title deed hiyo revoked ilikuwa namna gani? Kwa hiyo ni mambo mengi sana ambaye siku ya leo watu wa Kenya wangetaka kujua, kwa sababu wakati Bwana Spika mtu ameomba pesa kwa bank kama ni milioni 200 ama milioni 20 na amejenga nyumba, na baadaye usikie hiyo nyumba sio yake ama samba imerudi kwa wenyewe, ni kitu aibu sana. Kwa hiyo Bwana Spika, mimi naunga mkono, kama kuna njia ile inafaa utuelekeshe tuweze kusukulia governors wale watakuwa kuja kwa vikao, ama pia mawaziri wale watakuwa nakuja hapa kuwauliza maswali. Kwa hiyo Bwana Spika, mimi naunga mkono, tuweze kuona tutaendea mna gani ndio tuweze kusaidia mwananchi wa Kenya njia ile inafaa. Ni mimi Senator wa Embu County Alexander Munyi Mundigi. Asante Bwana Spika.
Senator Wafula.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika kwa nafasi hii. Kwanza ni kusema kwamba nina huzuni sana kwa sababu iwapo mawaziri ambao wamepewa nafasi kuhudumia Wakenya ambao hawana sauti, hawana nafasi